Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday. Blessed Sunday. Big shout out to Miss Jane Perry. Welcome, Miss Jane Perry. And God bless your family. And I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. And welcome to Chat Family Theater. This is your house. Welcome also Amber Alert. A big shout out to Amber Alert. God bless your family, Amber. God bless your family. And you're always welcome here. And Top G, many blessings, Top G, and thank you for leaving your message on the chat. The links, the links, the links that are in the chat are for my nephew MRE and for Mrs. Carol. Welcome, Tommy Six. Tommy Six, welcome, and a special blessings for Mother Six. I hope Mother Six is doing well. Uh, Tommy Six, you can press the link if you want. You are always invited on the panel. Tommy Six, the King of New Jersey. Kid Rock, God bless you and welcome, and a big hug, and a big hug, and a big hug for Kid Rock, the president of MTV Television. A big hug, Kid Rock. Again, Tommy Six, you are welcome to be on the panel. You are always welcome here. And if you want to be on the panel and and announce any special activities that you have on your channel, you are welcome. Just press the link. And also, Kid Rock, you have a 24-hour open invitation. Tommy Six and Kid Rock. And welcome everyone. And God bless everyone on YouTube. God bless all, because we are all the same. We are all one big family. I want to make that clear. Here on YouTube, we are all relatives, because the day we die, we're all going to the same place. I want to repeat that. The day we die, we're all going to the same place. For God, for our Lord thy God, there are no Puerto Ricans, there are no Italians, there are no Irish, there are no Scottish. In God's eyes, we are all his sons and his daughters, and we belong to God. Period. So we are all a family. And again, I say, the day we die, we are all going to the same place. And when we die, don't forget to wear a suit and bring cash. Bring cash. Because God does not accept credit cards. God does not accept layaway plans. And God accepts only cash. Because we must pay for our sins in cash. And they must be paid completely. That is a metaphor. That is a metaphor. But you must wear a suit. You must wear a suit, because that way, if you wear a suit, God will treat you better. Just some humor. Okay. I hope everyone has enjoyed a wonderful Saturday. Today is Sunday. This is just a suggestion. If you all can, please visit the church of your preference. Once in a while is good. It's good to visit church. It'll do you good. Once in a while, it's good to go to the house of God and visit him and show our respect. Hold on, please. Hold on. My sincere apologies. My sincere apologies for the brief interruption. Okay, tonight's topic. Tonight's topic is going to be violence again. Again, it's going to be violence against women. That topic is very important, and the reason that I'm bringing it, because we must create conscience. We must respect women. Uh, that is very important, and we must teach our children. We must teach our male children. They must respect women. When when you have time, go to Google and just check out the latest statistics on violence against women. Millions and millions of women worldwide every day are being killed by their husbands, by their boyfriends, by men that have infatuation with women. Innocent women are being killed, and that is unacceptable. We all come from mothers. We all have wives. We all have girlfriends. We all have sisters. So we men must get our act together. There's a lot of men out there that have no respect for women, and that is unacceptable. Unacceptable. That is unacceptable in life. Welcome, Michael. Michael Moore. I can hardly see the chat because the letters are small. Welcome, Michael Mormile. Welcome, Michael Mormile. This is your house, Michael, and thank you for coming. And God bless you and your fine family. We got everyone, say hello to Michael. And everyone, greet each other. Uh, this channel also is about promoting goodwill and brotherhood among everyone. Okay, so tonight's topic will be violence against women, and I want to talk about also this topic that's very important. And I want you all to listen carefully. You can disagree, or agree with me. No problem. There's no problem here. If you disagree, just save it in your wallets. Just save it in your wallet. That's all I ask. This is very important. And this I have learned in my whole lifetime. This I have learned in my 67 years of age. It's good to share in groups, and it's good to have close friends. And it's good to have and it's good to have real good friends. But in life, in order to be successful in life, I'm talking about economic success, success in your job, success with your success in your family. It's good to share. It's good to share with friends, but there comes a time. There comes a time that you must run. That you must run to win alone. Okay, I'm gonna give you a metaphor. In football, in NFL football, because I am a football fan since I was a kid. My favorite team of all time, under the great management and coaching skills of the great Vince Lombardi, may he rest in peace, was the Green Bay Packers. That was that will always be my team when I was a young kid. The Green Bay Packers of the 1960s, under the great management and the best coach of all time, Mr. Vince Lombardi. May God bless his memory. Another great Italian, and he revolutionized what we now know as the NFL. That's come the winner of the Super Bowl always gets the Vince Lombardi Trophy, which is the highest award that you can receive in the NFL. Vince Lombardi was the greatest. You will never see a coach like Vince Lombardi. Okay, why was he a good coach? Because he was like a father. He was like a father and a grandfather to all his players. It was not just about football. It was about caring. It was about caring about the players in their personal lives without meddling in their lives. It's like I have a son and I have a grandson, and I love my son and I love my grandson and I love my granddaughter, but I love them so much that I will never meddle in their personal lives, but I will give them good advice. And if I see that they make a mistake, I'm going to call them out immediately. And that's what Vince Lombardi, that's the kind of coach that Vince Lombardi was. It was about uniting a team, creating good teammanship among the players, like a family. Welcome, Miss Nitro. Welcome. A big hug for Miss Nitro. Miss Nitro, being that tonight we're going to discuss again violence against women. If you want to, it's up to you. You will be very welcome on the panel. The link, the link is in the panel. The link is in the panel. The link is in the chat. So, Miss Nitro, you are welcome. You are welcome. But it's up to you. If you do come to the panel, you will be treated with the utmost respect. Because here we don't have no on this channel, like I have explained a million times. Here we have no gossip. We don't permit no drama, no turmoil. We respect everyone. We respect everyone. And here there will never be any gossip. We don't discuss topics that have to do with drama. We do not discuss things that have happened in other channels. We desire good for everyone. But on this channel, we walk the straight line. So, Miss Nitro, if you decide, you're welcome to be on the panel. Welcome, Miss Carol. Miss Carol and Mr. Mihail, welcome. A big hug for my New York sister, Miss Carol. Miss Carol, press the link. It's in the chat. Just scroll backwards. You should find it. If you don't find it, just let me know on the chat that I will paste it again. So, Miss Carol, it will be an honor to have you again on the panel, and I want to congratulate Miss Carol Mihail, because last night she carried this whole telecast on her shoulders, and she did an excellent job. So I congratulate you. I congratulate you, Miss Carol, and your performance last night on the panel was excellent. So I congratulate you with all my heart, and you are a permanent member of the panel. And welcome, Mob Rat Hunter. Mob Rat Hunter, welcome. A big hug for Mob Rat Hunter, and everyone greet Mob Rat Hunter. Another good friend of mine. May God bless you always, Mob Hunter, and your fine family. So, Miss Carol, you are welcome to be on the panel, and Miss Nitro. And my nephew, if God permits, my nephew should be here shortly, if God permits. If he doesn't arrive, it's because he's working, or he has a date with a beautiful virgin farm girl that hopefully Emery should be getting married by Christmas, if God permits, and his wedding will be televised here on this channel. We're talking over 1 million views, if God permits. Okay. So, okay. I was talking about Vince Lombardi. Vince Lombardi in his team, what he did was he planted he planted the seed of family. You see, you can have the greatest team. There's teams like in baseball, in football, and in basketball, because them are the three sports that I follow. There are teams that have the best players, but you can have the best players in a team, but that doesn't mean that you're going to a championship. And I'm going to explain. Sometimes you see these teams that they have the best players, but they never get to a championship. And you know why? Because they are not united. Everyone that plays for their own self worship. And and if you have a team that every individual on your team self worships himself, you will never win a World Series. You will never be in a Super Bowl, and you will never be in an NBA championship. You see, when Michael Jordan used to play for the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan was such a great player that it was not about Michael Jordan. It was about the team. See, that also many content creators can apply it and if they want to have a successful channel, they must apply that to their channel. There's a lot of channels that the content creator, it can be male or female, and I'm talking in general. There's a lot of content creators that if you watch their channel very attentively, you will see that all they do is self-worship themselves. That's all they do. They self-worship themselves. And it's all about them only. Only about them. You only hear them talking on the channel. They never throw down a link. They never invite anyone. They never even say hello to to they never even say hello to the great people in the chat. And I always say these words. The chat is the most important on our lives. A content creator, to be clear, could be male and could be female. I'm talking in general. To be clear, I am not talking about a specific person. don't forget, and I always say this, YouTube consists of over 2 billion users. So there are 2 billion channels. There are a lot of channels that the content creator pays no mind to the chat. All he does is talk and talk and talk, and then and then they have like a little group on the panel, and they completely ignore the chat, and also they don't even have a topic. They just they talk among themselves. You see, channels like that will never be successful. Maybe they'll have a good time. They're having a good time, them, but their channel is going nowhere. The good content creators are the ones that send out the links, that invite people, different people, to their panel. The successful channel is the channel that give our equal opportunity to everyone, as long as everything is done with respect. An example: you can come on this panel, and you can disagree with me publicly. There's no problem. But as long as it is with respect, you as a human being, and as a U.S. citizen, and under our Constitution, you have the right to disagree. Just because you disagree with me, there's no problem. There's a lot of content creators. God forbid that you disagree with them, because they will block you, and you are no longer their friend. And that attitude is crazy. That makes no sense. Like, I'm going to give an example. Uh, One of the people on YouTube, which is Miss Carol Mihail. Miss Carol is very dear to my heart. Very dear to my heart. Miss Carol has the right. Uh, if we are discussing a topic on the panel, or if she's on the chat, she has the right to disagree with me, and I also have the right to disagree with Miss Carol, but with respect, and I keep on loving Miss Carol, as my New York sister. That's what a lot of content creators must learn. You can disagree, but your friendship stays. Just because you disagree with someone doesn't mean that you break up the friendship. That is unacceptable, and that is ignorance. Uh, just an example. Let's say one day I disagree with Miss Carol, but Miss Carol, Miss Carol still is special to me, and she will always be on the panel, and she will always be my friend, and my New York sister. That is the point. Welcome, Paul C. Welcome, Paul, and a big hug for Paul. Everyone, say hello to Paul. Paul, it is your turn tonight to bring the catering. Did you bring the catering? And it better be good food, Paul. Just some humor, Paul. But Paul, the next live, you better bring the catering for real. A big hug for a big hug, a big hug for Paul. And welcome the next president of the United States of America. And she will be a woman. And her name is Bella Rose. Welcome, future Madam President Bella Rose. For those that do not know, Bella Rose is running for president. 2024. Bella, I'm sorry, Madam President, a big hug for Madam President Bella Rose, and a big hug for uh, for her beautiful grandson Isaiah. God bless Isaiah. I hope Isaiah is doing good. Isaiah hasn't called me in a few days, so I hope he's doing good. A a big hug for Isaiah. Okay, getting back to the topic. Very important. We can disagree with each other. There's no problem. Uh, I want everyone to carry that message in your hearts when you go to other chats and when you go to other channels. That is your right, and that no one can take that away from you. Ah, that's another point. There's a lot of content creators that get mad if they see you in other chats. No, you have the right. You have the right to be in the chat that you feel like. You have the right to follow, to subscribe to anyone that you want. That is your right as a human being. That is your divine right. I mean, and to be clear, there's a lot of content creators. God forbid, God forbid that they see Bella Rose. Um, please, please forgive me for taking you. This is just an example. God forbid that Bella Rose. They see her in the George Clooney chat. I mean, they'll. It's like their life is going. It's like their life is going to end, and then they tell Miss Bella, Bella, you are not loyal. How dare you? How dare you not be loyal to me? No, no, no. Everyone on YouTube has the right to go to any chat to participate on any channel they want. That's their business. An example, an example. Our chat family members that participate on this channel, you go to the channel that you want, and the day you get tired of Edwin, there's no problem either, because we have to be honest. Sometimes people just get tired of going to the same channel all the time, but they have a right to go to another channel. There's no problem. So I tell the content creators, hey, relax. And this is very important. Loyalty. You hear that word? You hear that word a lot on YouTube. You must be loyal. You must be loyal. No, 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 no. Listen to what I'm going to say. And save this in your purses and your wallets. We must be loyal to God first. We must be loyal to God first. If you are loyal to God first, which is the supreme being of the whole universe, God and then will guide you to the people on this earth that deserve your loyalty. Let me repeat it again. We must all be loyal to God first and only to God. Our loyalty is first to God and only to God. And if we are loyal to God, God will inspire us by his divine power and guide us to the people that deserve our loyalty. See, because loyalty is something sacred. You do not give your loyalty to just anyone. Welcome, Bucky. Wait, Bucky Palermo. Welcome, Bucky Palermo. A big hug, Bucky, and God bless your family. And welcome to the chat family. Everyone, say hello to Bucky and give him a big hug. Okay, so please, what I have just said, save it in your wallets and in your purses. Because a lot of people, they expect loyalty. No, our loyalty must be to God first. And then God will guide us. See, God will guide me to be loyal to Miss Carol. If Miss Carol deserves it, and God will guide Miss Carol to be loyal to me if I deserve it. You see, loyalty. Uh, uh, an example: no content creator can tell a subscriber you must be loyal to me. No, that is blasphemia. That is an infamia. That is a mortal sin. I am a human being just like you. How can I come? How can I come on this channel and tell you you must be loyal to Edwin? No, you are loyal to me if I deserve it, and if I show you that I really care about you, and that I am sincere, and that I am honest with you, and that when you come on this channel, I greet you, I make you feel good, and I acknowledge your presence, and then you get to know me. You just don't give your loyalty to a person that you just met. I have learned in YouTube, it takes at least over 6 months to really get to know a person. It takes at least 6 months to a year to really get to know the person. So a content creator cannot tell a person you must be loyal to me. No, that it doesn't work like that. That a content creator that does that is a self worshiper. It can be a man or a woman. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. And also, this very important, and we all have to be careful of this. Let's say a new person comes. There's a lot of people that just go berserk. Wow, that's the greatest person that I have ever seen. No, you just met the person. Give yourself time before you make an opinion of that person. You have to know the person at least 6 months. Look, when I first started on YouTube, active, because I've been on YouTube since 2013, but active, I'm going on 2 years now. To be clear, active. I used to follow two people, and to be clear, I still like them and everything, but I cannot support them. I cannot support them anymore because I do not agree with the styles they have and with the things that they're doing on YouTube. You see, when I first started on YouTube, active, I started with them, and at that time, I felt comfortable with them. But and then And then as time passed, I began to observe that what they were beginning to do, I cannot have no part of, and I and my person, the way that I was brought up, I cannot be with them anymore. So what I did was uh, I uh, I stopped participating with them. That was all because I have that right. Right now, all the chat family members that I've done over 2 dozen lives, and I thank all of yous. I thank all of yous for coming. But the day that you see that what I am doing does not go with you, you have to say, sorry, Edwin, I cannot subscribe to you anymore, and I cannot follow you anymore. And 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 you don't have to say nothing. Hold on, please, hold on. Please accept my sincere apologies for the interruption, with the utmost respect to everyone. Okay, so getting back to what I was saying, you follow a content creator until you want to. That is that is your right. You have the right. You have the right as a human being. You follow that person and you subscribe to that person as long as what that person is doing uh, goes with your interest. But the day, but the day you see that that person does not represent your interest, you leave. Period. And that is not being disloyal. Do not forget what I said in the beginning. Your loyalty, your loyalty should be to God first. Our loyalty, everyone's loyalty, we must be loyal to God first. And I repeat, God will guide us. If that person, don't forget, it is not for us to be loyal to them, it's that if they deserve our loyalty, that is that is what that is what you should ask yourself tonight. Ask yourself, do I do I, Edwin Jimenez, do I deserve your loyalty? But that's a question that you must answer. Not that the content creator, because let me tell you, the way some content creators express themselves is like they're forcing. You must be loyal to me. No, that's what the Roman Caesars. That's what the Roman Caesars. That's what the Roman Caesars used to do. The Roman Caesars, they used to force. That's how come all the Caesars, the majority of them, they used to kill them because they became tyrants. See, when you become a tyrant, when you become a tyrant, you end up dead. You end up dead. And a lot of content creators, when they run their channels like tyrants. No, uh, uh, self. You hear a person self-worship. Well, I'm sorry. Wait. You hear a person worshiping themselves for an hour, for 2 hours, for 3 hours. Uh, it's like hearing a Roman Caesar, and you must be loyal to me, and you must send me money. You must send me money, and I want money, and I want this, and I want that. I mean, totally disconnection from the real, totally disconnected from the human race. I mean, if you behave, if you behave like that in a job, you are fired. If you behave like that in a marriage, your husband or your wife will divorce you immediately. If you behave like that in the street, you will get killed or get a good ass whipping that will take you to the hospital. Welcome, American Made. We have among us American Made and his beautiful family. Thank you, American Made, for coming. God bless you always, everyone. If you are not subscribed to American Made, you're missing out in one of the best content creators on all of YouTube. American Made, future president of CBS, if God permits. And it is written, American Made will be the president of CBS. And that you can take that to the bank. So everyone, greet American Made. God bless you always, American Made. Uh, the link is in the chat. Carol, what happened that you have not pressed the link? American Made, you are welcome to be on the panel. Okay, everyone. Okay, everyone that's in the chat right now is welcome to be on the panel. I can fit with me nine more people. It'll be 10 people on the chat. And what we'll do is we will all talk at the same time. And we will have a great time. Just some humor. Come on, press the link. Okay, getting back to the loyalty. So you're going to find a lot of people, a lot of content creators on YouTube that they demand your loyalty. No, that is wrong. So I hope everyone is clear to what I am explaining. You are loyal if they deserve your loyalty. It's not that they order you. No. If you want to be loyal to Edwin, it's because I deserve it. It's because I am deserving of it. And I will be loyal to you also. You see, it works two ways. But to be clear, we must be clear, it cannot be a blind loyalty. That is ridiculous. I'm going to give you an example. And I'm sorry to take an example, always Miss Carol. Okay. I love Miss Carol like a sister, my YouTube sister. The day that I see that Carol is not in the right path, and then see a true friend. Hey, Miss Carol, where the hell are you going? You're in the wrong path. You see? American Made. I consider American Made my friend. This is just an example. If I really care about American Made, if I am a true friend of American Made, if I have true loyalty with American Made, if I see American Made, he just turned left. He just made a left turn, and that left turn is not good for American Made. I say, hey, American made, where the hell are you going? And I tell him, American made, you're doing this and this and that. That is being a true friend. But there's other people that they say that they're friends, but it's a blind friendship. Okay, what is a blind friendship? An example, just an example. Let's say Kid Rock. This is an example, just an example. Let's say Kid Rock tells me, Edwin, let's rob a bank tomorrow. A blind friend, this is a blind friend. Okay, Kid Rock, we're gonna rob the bank tomorrow. Let's go to, let's plan. Come on, let's rob that bank, Kid Rock. See, that's not a loyal friend. That is not a loyal friend. If Kid Rock, an example, tells me, Edwin, let's rob the bank. I say, you are one crazy Kid Rock. No, Kid Rock, we are not going to. You are not going to rob the bank. What's happening in your life? No, that I need a job. Well, I'm going to help you find a job. That way, you won't have to rob the bank. You see, that's a friend. That's what I'm talking about. Because there's a lot of people that I have noticed on YouTube. Their friend, their friend just fell off the cliff, and they go with them off the cliff. No, if you go off the cliff, I'm on the cliff. What I'll do is, hey, here's a rope, and I'll try to pull you back up. But these friendships that they all go off the cliff, and then they say, "Ah, that's my true friend." No, that's not a true friend. That is stupid. I don't want a friend like that. I want a friend that if like an example, this is an example. There was a coworker of mine, but that was many years ago. But he was a coworker for many years, and he was my coworker and my good friend. Check this out. This is a short story. This happened in the 80s, in the 1980s. He told me, Edwin, I plan to marry this girl. Okay, no problem. I wish you the best. But later on, before he got married, hold on, everyone. Okay, okay, I'm back. Please excuse the interruption. Okay, so I asked everyone on the chat, is that the friendship? Is that the friendship that everyone wants? Honestly, I want everyone, chat family, ask yourself mentally, do I want a friend that if I throw myself, if you throw an example, Kid Rock, I'm sorry to take you for an example. Kid Rock, if you're gonna throw yourself off a cliff, do you want a friend to go with you also? Because if you want a friendship like that, that's not a good friendship. That's not a good friendship. So I hope everyone understands what I'm saying. Okay, getting back to my friend. My friend was gonna marry a girl. We later, because we really cared about him. See, that's what real caring about. We found out later that the girl that he was going to marry was not the kind of girl you should marry. Because if you marry, if you see, there are women that you marry, but there are other ladies that you should not. They're not. Uh, they're not approved by the American Medical Association. If you get my meaning, like men too. To be clear, it goes both ways. So we had a lot of information that that young lady was not. Let's just say, because here we respect women. Let's just say, uh, let's just say that she was not the marrying type, and may God bless her. May God bless her. See, we uh, we stopped we stopped him from getting married, because if he would have gotten married, he would have destroyed his life, because the girl was not the kind. With all respect and everything, the girl was not the marrying kind. So if he would have married her, his whole life would have been destroyed. You see, that is a true friend. I hope everyone understands what I'm saying, because if see, uh, we, if we are going to be loyal, that's being loyal. So I hope everyone is clear on that. Okay. So does anyone want to come up to the? Does anyone want to come up to the panel? Come on, Kid Rock, Mob Rat Hunter. Come on up. Come on up, Miss Carol. Come on up. Because Bob Barker of The Price is Right used to say, "Come on down." No, here we say, "Come on up," because the panel is up. Come on, Kid Rock. Miss Carol, come on, Miss Carol. American Maid, come on up. Everyone, come on up. We have great prizes behind door number 1, number 2, and number 3. Come on, let's make a deal. Does anyone want to come up? Come on. Let me see the comments. Okay, wait. Let me get the magnifying glass because the letters are too small. Give me 1 minute to get the magnifying glass. If the link has dissolved in the chat, I'll gladly put another link. Everyone is welcome. I want everyone to participate. Okay. Let us see what our chat family is saying. Mob Rat Hunter says, hit the like button. No, Mob Rat Hunter. Forget about the like button. Let's hit the link. Come on, let's hit that link. Kid Rock says she was too friendly. That's what you were trying to say, Edwin. Yeah, she was a friendly girl. Too friendly. Okay, Kid Rock says no. Wait. Okay. Mob Rat Hunter, Edwin. No, of course I had an interrupt, but I'm back. Mob Rat Hunter. Okay, Kid Rock says, but with age you slow down a little sometimes. Okay. Kid Rock says we are a little nuts. Okay. Kid Rock says I am a little crazy though. Carol says to Kid Rock, yes, I am. Thank you for understanding. But no one talks about the link. Come on. I want everyone to come up. Come on, everyone. Gerard is, Gerard, they're saying hello to Gerard. Welcome, Gerard. God bless you, Gerard. Gerard, the great Gerard. One of my first relatives on YouTube, Gerard. Gerard, how are you doing? Gerard, would you like to be on the panel, Gerard? Let me see if Gerard wants to come up. Everyone, to be clear, everyone is welcome. Everyone that's in the chat. If you are in the chat, that means you are welcome. If you cannot find the link, I will paste it. I will paste it again. Just tell me you want to come up and there's no problem. Okay, so we touched the topic on loyalty. I hope we are clear on that. And about friendship, we also touched the correct way of having a channel. And okay, hi Edwin, not tonight, but I'll listen. Come on, Gerard. Gerard, no excuses, Gerard. Gerard, over 1 million people. Over 1 million people, Gerard. I have over 1 million viewers, and I just started. Only kidding, only kidding. Okay, Gerard, you're always welcome, okay? Miss Carol, come on, Miss Carol. Okay, Kid Rock says, Mr. Edwin, my wife is a little under the weather right now. I will go on the panel in the near future. I promise. Okay, Kid Rock. No problem, Kid Rock. And God bless your dear wife. And I hope your wife gets better. And don't forget, Kid Rock, roses and chocolates. Roses and chocolates. And when your wife makes dinner, make sure that you do the dishes. And that is like giving roses and chocolates to your wife. Okay, Mob Rat Hunter says, I would love to, Edwin. Please forgive me, Edwin. Next time I come on next time. Okay, promise. No problem, Mob Rat Hunter. You are forgiven. 100 Our Fathers and 100 Hail Marys. Okay, okay. Okay, to be clear, I've been on the air for almost an hour. But I want everyone to be happy here. And I want everyone, this is your channel. And if you want any subject that you want to touch, just text it on the chat and we'll touch the subject. But to be clear, the only subjects we do not touch are the gossip, the turmoil, the drama that goes on other channels. That never. That is an infamia. We will never do that here. That's a waste of time. Senseless. Okay. I want to say what I said last night also. If you are a man, if you are a woman that is being harassed on YouTube, don't waste your time addressing it. Go to your nearest police precinct and file a complaint and follow it through to court. It's very simple. You don't have to wasting time addressing drama. All you're doing is creating more drama. If you are harassed, do something about it. Go to your nearest police precinct and make a complaint. That's all you have to do, and follow it through. Because a lot of people, they say, I'm being harassed. And all they do is talk about it. Look, I'm suffering. Look, I'm suffering. I'm being harassed. But you're not doing anything about it. And then they become the harasser of the other person. It's like I kill you. It's like you kill me, I kill you. You shoot me with a gun, I shoot you back. I stab you, you stab me. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I curse your girlfriend, you curse my girlfriend. I show a photo of your family, you show a photo of my family. It's stupid. It is really stupid. Okay. Let me see. Let me see what else I can say. I think we're pretty clear. Does anyone want to touch? Uh, does anyone want to touch another topic? Just text it on the chat, and I'll read it. Well, everyone is saying good night. That means it's over. That means everyone is tired. Okay, no problem. No problem. Well, everyone, thank you all for coming. May God bless you all. Wait, doxing is a form of ratting. Right. No, and it's disrespect. And it's illegal. Mob rat hunter. Put this put this in your wallet. Doxing, exposing is harassment. And it's illegal. It's against the law. We must be clear, Mob rat hunter. And a big hug for Mob rat hunter. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Come on, people. Okay. If anyone wants to state something on the chat, come on, text it. That way I can read it and we will discuss it. Okay, it says Mob Rat Hunter. Same to you, Edwin. Hugs. Okay, okay. So let's call it a night. Hold on, everyone. It is now 2:10 in the morning. It is 2:10 in the morning, Sunday morning, 2:10. So everyone, thank you for coming. You are all fined $500 for not being on the panel. I expect the payment immediately. Only kidding. That's only a joke. Here we never ask for money. We only ask that you press the link. You only here. Miss Angel Gotti, may God bless her always. Miss Angel says, uh, press the like. Here we press the link to come on the panel. To be clear, just some humor. Okay, everyone. So I hope everyone has a great Sunday. May God bless you all. A big hug to all of you. My respect to your families. If you have a chance, please visit the church of your preference. If you don't want to go to church, no problem. But at least take 5 minutes and just talk to God and tell him, thank you, God. Check this out, everyone. Tell God, God, thank you for my eyesight. Thank you for my 2 arms. Thank you for my 2 legs. Thank you for my good health. And thank you for my good mental health. You know how much it costs to have a good eyesight that you can see the beautiful world? You know what it means for us men to see a Sophia Loren just walking across a room, and we have great eyesight to see that, and the ladies that they can see George Clooney, that he walks across a room. It goes both ways. So let's give thanks to God. Thank you, God. Thank you for giving me eyesight. Thank you for giving me 2 arms. Thank you that I have 10 fingers. There's a lot of people that don't even have fingers. Okay. We must be grateful. So everyone, thank you. Good night, Mop Rat Hunter. Good night, Gerard. Good night, Miss Carol. Good night. Good night, Mr. Mihail. Good night, Kid Rock. Okay, I'm scrolling backwards. Okay, everyone. I think I mentioned everyone. American Maid. Good night, American Maid, and God bless your children. And Mrs. American Maid. Okay, scrolling backwards. Okay. Okay, good night, Paul C. Good night, Bella Rose. And good night, Ma Brad Hunter. So, everyone, good night and thank you for coming. Okay, everyone, single file to the parking. And if you don't have the ticket, you do not get your car. I get to keep it and resell it wholesale price. Okay, good night and God bless. And if God permits, we'll see each other tomorrow again. If God permits. Good night, everyone, and thank you for coming.